Yeah, hey everybody. Thanks for being here today. Before the questions start, I just wanted to make a quick statement and just say, how excited I am, how intense the last few days have been, and how exciting they've been. How I'm really looking forward. Can't wait to join a team with such great players, staff, organization, fan base. Everything about this team is top notch, as well as from what I've seen already, it seems to be a very extensive support team that I really look forward to leaning on, and a place where I feel like I can thrive. So I'm just super excited, and I wanted to get that off my chest right away. And again, thanks for being here, and that's it for me. So I guess we'll start with the questions.
All right, thanks, Matt. We'll start with Luke Fox from Sportsnet. Go ahead, Luke.
Hi, Matt. Welcome to Toronto. I just remember when you first joined the Senators, there was a lot of hope and optimism and excitement. Why do you think things went wrong there?
Well, yeah, I think my time in Ottawa. I don't think it went as anybody had expected, but at this point in time, I'm really just focusing on the present and the near future. And right now, that's a busy one for me, and that's just getting my family and myself down to Toronto first and foremost. Getting in and around the team and the facility and the guys as fast as I can, and trying to get acquainted with everybody. So that's kind of where all my focus is at right now.
And how much did your connections with Sheldon and Kyle and John play into this trade, do you think?
I'm not sure. I know I'm thankful to have a familiarity with those guys. And I really look forward to working with all those guys again. Like I said, they know me from the past, and I think they're a group that will really be able to help push me and help me to maximize my potential. So I'm looking forward to working with those guys.
Next, we'll go to Dave McCarthy with NHL.com. Go ahead, Dave.
Hey, Matt, welcome to Toronto. You just said there a moment ago your time in Ottawa did not go the way you would have liked it to have gone. How motivated are you coming into this situation now with the Maple Leafs? I don't know how much you follow, the news or whatever, based on the response to the trade, to get your career back to the point where it was in 16 and 17 when you were thought of among the top tier goalies in the league.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm extremely motivated. I think I have a lot to prove, and I think coming here, this is a place where I wanted to be. As I said before, I have a familiarity with a lot of the folks there, and I think they have an unbelievable support staff that I'm really going to lean on. And it's all about pushing myself to try to be the absolute best that I can be. And I think Toronto is a great place to do it. So yeah, like I said, again, a whole lot of excitement on my part.
Next, we'll go to Josh Clipperton with the Canadian Press. Go ahead, Josh.
Hey, Matt, just wondering what you're most looking forward to in terms of being a Leaf on a personal level.
Oh man, a ton of things. I mean, it was definitely my favorite childhood team. It was my dad's favorite team. We used to watch games together. So just being able to put on that jersey for the first time, I think is going to be something really special for me, as it is for a lot of people, especially a young kid that grew up in Ontario. So I just can't wait to see everything that it holds and to get things started.
And you played against this roster a lot last few years. What excites you about some of the offensive talent?
Yeah, I think, as I said before, it's a heck of a group. I mean, there's so many great players on this team, and obviously they've had a lot of success in the last couple of years. And it's something that I'm super excited to join, and like I said, to push myself and try to be the best I can be for the team.
Next, we'll go to Kevin McGram with the Toronto Star. Go ahead, Kevin.
Hey, Matt, nice to meet you. What is it about this situation or your situation or the support staff around you that makes you believe that you can be the goalie that you were in your prime and not the goalie that Ottawa fans saw?
Well, I think a lot of things. Like I said, I feel like I have a lot to prove. I think, I'm excited to get started. These are guys that I know and guys that know how to push me. And I'm just looking forward to, like I said, again, using the support staff. I think, in my short time since it's become official, I've had so many staff members reach out and, that are willing to help with literally every aspect of my move and just really making things simple. And I'm very grateful for that. And, I intend to lean on that support staff. And like I said, just try to do everything I can to maximize my potential.
And how much do you think the fact that you've won a Stanley Cup, well, twice, will help this team get over the hump of not winning a playoff round in the last few years?
Well, I think, a huge thing that those cup runs taught me is that, it's all about the day-to-day process. And, the end result is just it's exactly that. It's the end result of a continuous, day-to-day endeavor and just applying yourself as much as you possibly can each and every day. So that's the approach that I've always taken. And that's the approach that I intend to take once again to try to push myself.
We'll go to Joshua Cloak with The Athletic next. Go ahead, Joshua.
Hey, Matt, what do you think you need to do to stay healthy for a full season?
Yeah, well, like I said, I think, again, I'll talk about the support staff that surrounds the team. They have, every aspect of that covered in terms of medical, physical, diet, nutrition. And I intend to, keep in touch with those people as much as I possibly can and use them. That's what they're there for. And just try to maximize everything that I possibly can.
You've known John Elkin for a very long time. For those of us that don't know, what specifically do you think John can bring out of you in Toronto?
Yeah, well, yeah, I've been skating with John since I was probably 10 or 11 years old. And I think he's just a guy who, he knows me well. He knows my game well, knows how to push me. And I think he can provide a lot of insight in all those regards.
Next, go to Lance Hornby with the Toronto Sun. Go ahead, Lance.
Hey, Matt, back to the Stanley Cup question, if you don't mind for just a sec. What did it mean to win those cups at such a young age, and what impact did that have on you as you moved ahead?
Oh, of course, winning the Stanley Cup is what we're all here for. So it was a dream come true for me, and it's something that of course you're always pushing towards. And so I think it taught me a lot of lessons that I can continue to apply here, especially in the city of Toronto, where I'm excited and really grateful that I get this opportunity.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, go to Terry Cochane with the Toronto Sun. Go ahead, Terry.
Hey, Matt, do you have much, do you know Curtis Sanford at all then? Have you guys crossed paths, or what's that relationship like if there is one?
Yeah, so I met Curtis for the first time a couple of days ago when I was in Toronto, just doing my physical, and got to speak, at a decent length with him. But again, my next step here is to, get moved down there as soon as possible, so that I can start to spend more and more time with Curtis in particular, and all those guys, like I said, the medical staff, training staff, players that are in the gym right now. I think there's a few of them working out in town right now. So that's my next step, and that's something that I really look forward to.
Yeah, that was going to be the next part of my question. What does the rest of your summer look like now? Is it, now that this is done, just getting to Toronto ASAP? Are you in Ottawa right now, or where are you right now?
Yeah, I'm in Ottawa currently.
Okay.
We started our house search already. My wife and I have been shuffling through realtor.com. So that's the next step is trying to find a place and getting the family moved down there. That'll be taking up a lot of my attention the next little bit. But that's the next step in the process.
All right, next, we'll go to Mark Masters with TSN. Go ahead, Mark.
Hi, Matt. What does John do well to push you?
Well, I think he just knows me, like I said, and I think all the people that I've worked with in the past that are currently here, I think they know me and they know how to push me. And again, I'll reference everybody that's involved with the team in terms of support. That's what they're there for, and I intend to use everybody to lean on them and to maximize every possible resource that the team provides.
Yeah, you referenced that extensive support team. Did anything surprise you from what you've heard and what you've seen already?
Did anything surprise me about
Yeah.
the support team you're asking?
Yeah, anyone who reached out.
Just how many people there are and how incredibly helpful that they've been already. I know this just happened last night, and so you can imagine, my phone this morning, just a ton of people with the organization that are just eager to help, and eager to help my wife as well with her transition and to really make things easy for us. And I could not be more grateful for that.
Next, we'll go to Mike Zeisberger with NHL.com. Go ahead, Mike.
Matt, welcome to Toronto. In your time in Pittsburgh, you were always a low-key guy on a team that was in the spotlight, and then you would go to a Canadian market. But I mean, going to Toronto and playing in the fishbowl, negatively or positively, is a different animal. How do you think you can prepare, for being in that spotlight?
Well, again, I hate to keep repeating myself, but I think the biggest thing for me is going to be just to rely on the support team that's in place and use all the resources at my disposal. Like I said, there's a lot of them, and something I've been very impressed with thus far, and something that I'm very thankful for, and intend to do my best to take advantage of. And I think that's the purpose for them being there. So that's kind of my focus.
And just a quick thing, those of us that knew your dad a bit and knew how close you were to him, you think he's smiling down somewhere that you're now a Toronto Maple Leaf, given, your childhood history together?
Of course. Yeah, I think so. I mean, my first hockey game was a Leafs game with him. Like I said, it was his favorite team. It was my favorite team to watch growing up. So yeah, of course, I think he'd be super happy.
We've got three more here. We'll go to Jonas Siegel with The Athletic next. Go ahead, Jonas.
Hey, Matt, you mentioned feeling like you have something to prove. I'm just wondering what that is. Like, what do you feel like you have to prove?
Well, I just think that I feel like I have, another gear to get to. And, I'm super motivated heading into this year, and just really looking forward to working with this team and this group, and doing, whatever I can to play the best that I possibly can to maximize the team's success.
Next, we'll go to Mark Broussard with Ladois. Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, hey, Matt. Just curious, I know I got you on late a bit, but where did you think it went wrong with you in Ottawa, and how do you lead the relationship with the management there?
Well, look, there's no hard feelings, but like I said previously, I'm focusing on the present and the near future. And like I said, it's a busy near future for me. So that's where my energy and my attention and my focus is going right now.
All right, thanks.
All right, last one here. We'll go back to Mark Masters with TSN. Go ahead, Mark.
Matt, what was your favorite memory as a Leaf fan growing up? And what do you, I guess, remember the most about that?
Well, my favorite memory as a fan would have been probably the first game I went to with my dad. I mean, that, like I said, that was my first NHL game that I got to see live. So that's the one that stands out the most to me, for sure.
Do you remember anything specific? You're probably quite young, but anything?
I was quite young. Yeah,
Yeah.
No, I really don't remember anything that happened, if I'm being totally honest.